got? You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June. Ain't no microchips. It's June. I'm going to call them what they are. These monthly prognosticators talking about if you don't got the chip, you can't buy or sell. Buy or sell what?
Instead, he implanted a chip in his hand that would let him pay for things.
But you got these idiots. I'm going to call them what they are. These monthly prognosticators talking about if you don't got the chip, you can't buy or sell. Buy or sell what?
Instead, he implanted a chip in his hand that would let him pay for things. Instead, he implanted a chip in his hand that would let him pay for things. Instead, he implanted a chip in his hand that would let him pay for things, pay for things, pay for things, pay for things.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kradash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And salutations to the fellow Akim, our wife and the children that believe in truth and in sincerity. All right, and it's amongst the Akim. All right, Rakah. All right, one of the brothers here at Lions Den of Yasha Allah, all right, put in the group chat last night of this this website that he's been watching through the course of the years, all right. But it's been updated and it's back up and running. And it says, and it's dangerousthings.com. You know, the irony of the name, you know. It says we have over 14 years of RFID and NFC implant expertise. RFID and NFC are contactless technologies used by access cards at your office and contactless payments in stores. We pioneered implantable RFID and NFC so you can do amazing things like open doors and log in with just a wave of your hand. Because in the world, like the whole fraud industry, all right, it's like based off of like a card reader and writer where you can swipe a card, you can swipe the information on the card, you can swipe it off by way of like software, all right, and they get like people credit card informations and stuff like that from like these backdoor websites and stuff that uploads people information. All right, but just like that, you have these chips, man, on this website that come with reading and writing. All right, materials. All right, Salaki. All right, that can add stuff onto your card. Like you can read and write things onto the card, man, onto the chip. All right, which we're gonna get into as I'm gonna go on their YouTube page as well as they hey, Edomites been doing this, man. You know, you might have an Edomite amongst you at your job, you know, where you might get an access card. You all might get an access card at your job, but that Edomite might take it home. And he taking that RFID access card or NRC access card, and he's processing it through his one of his bundles. All right. And he's adding that information onto his chip. All right. And he might be coming in the next day trying to see if it worked, man. And if it does, he's gonna throw away that card. All right. And you see they got it in coins. They got it LED implant, all right, where it light up. And here's like the whole package, man, like the do-it-yourself package, man, which looks like the reader and writer, all right, where you can add and strip information from and to the chip, all right, and as well as the so to speak syringes, all right. That's gonna cause that incision, man, that charagma, man, that mark. Kind of, when I threw it in the group chat last night, we was like, especially when I saw this, the cyborg transformation kit. That was weird shit. And of course, they gonna have a Jake, you know. It's the chip, man. 1K chip. Gen 1, backdoor. CMD, clone, MyFair. You know? And this just adds up to the Real ID Act 2020. All right. This is why they gotta force this thing and make it mandatory, man. You know, ultimately to fulfill prophecy, man. Revelations 13-16. All right. This is Revelations 13, and we'll start at verse 15. And it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, man. And that's ultimately what's going to be the end all be all, man. Those who not going to worship this beast and not going to get this chip, all right, you're going to be cast out, man, from the world, man. You know, which is a good thing, man. You know, you'll be set apart, man, separate, man. You know, holy from this wicked ass society, man, from this wicked ass kingdom, this place, all right. You know, and they giving power to the image of the beast, man. It's that power, man. They got websites set up, all right, which you used to have the dark web, man, but now the dark web is basically on the mainstream internet, man. Hey, because they know the people are sheeple anyway, man. It's right, hey, hidden in plain sight, so to speak. And this just right here, when I saw this, it was like, I guess you get the kits and then you got to get the actual chip by itself. And it's like megahertz, which this lines up with like the 5G when they talk about like the gigahertz and the frequencies. All right. 125K hertz, you know. So we're going to go to the YouTube channel, Dangerous Things.
Okay, so we've got a VivoKey Flex prototype here that had a manufacturing
got
defect,
all
so we're
kind,
going to
too.
do some testing on it. First thing I want to do is just kind of show.
It's the LED one. Because he probably had it in his body, and
The XLED
you want
is
to
a
know
field
what all he
testing
can do
device
with
that has
it.
an LED inside.
You know?
When presented to an RFID or NFC reader, the LED inside glows. This shows you the proper orientation and location to present an X-Series tag to the reader. The XLED has no chip inside, so the reader cannot read it. It simply glows when properly presented to a reader of compatible frequency.
Wow. So Con, man, they got a whole website, man, dangerousthings.com. All right. The microchip, the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. It is a thing. You got Jake out there saying it ain't even a thing. This Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that, hey, that's everybody, man. You know, that hour and temptation is gonna be brought upon amongst all flesh. You know, he calls of all. You know, how small, how great you are in this society. You know how much rich and wealthy you is, or how poor and you is in this society, man. You gonna be presented this chip. You know, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the same, or the name of the beast, Salaki, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, And his number is 600 All right. And that's where you get your 666, man. You know, and they say, here is wisdom, man. You know, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, man. So without that wisdom, without that understanding, man, you're not going to be able to count that number of the beast, man. You're not going to know that the RFID chip is the mark, which is a dangerous thing, man, because you'll stumble across, when you come, man, you're gonna fall to that temptation, man. And this Revelations 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. So when Yahushai and those angels, all right, that host, that army, all right, show up, man, you go be thrust through, man, for receiving that mark, man. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, you know, if you're a children of if you're a child of the Most High, if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, you belong to the Most High, man, and you're not to get this chip, you know. It's all right, and it's the epitome of a Bible Belt, well, a possible Edomite, all right. Not crayon prophets. We can't decipher by the look, all right. You know, you try the spirit by the spirit, all right. But a possible Edomite, all right. And those Bible Belt Christians, man, that love their Bible, man, and they're aware of what's going on. They're aware of what's going on, and he's gonna I want to play this because he's gonna speak on you 501c3 charters, man. All right. Churches. So, hey, what falls under that category, man? You fake Hebrew Israelite camps, man, that have a 501c3 charter, man.
Let me go back here one more time. Okay, so we have the LGBT community, all right? I'm sorry, so we have the evangelicals tied in with the Pope, right? Wrong picture, I pulled up the wrong one, but I want to show you something here. All right, let me transition over and see if I can get that photo to finish. Okay. How many of you remember, you see those hands on the back of Donald Trump? Do you know who that was? That was, remember this now, in 2015 is when Kenneth Copeland joined with the Mother Church. Him and the evangelicals. Well,
and I'm gonna pause this for a second because I did a video on that dude, Kenneth Copeland, which he's a evangelist, all right, and you can look on the page to see the video I did on him, man, which shows, hey, this dude is a straight up demon, all right. We got him in the act. All right. Kenneth Max Copeland is an American televangelist and author associate with the charismatic movement. And basically, I did a video on him regards to a Fox interview. It was a lady from Fox interviewing him, questioning him about his lavish lifestyle. Cause he brought like a very expensive jet from, the Tyler Perry, man. All right. And it's like, okay, these people have partnerships and connections, man. And it's that secret society and those backdoor connections that these people have within each other, man. Because I'm like, what the hell this dude got to do with a Tyler Perry, man? Ain't Tyler Perry part of T.D. Jakes' church? You know? Hey, which shows you this all a game, man. You know, and those who have that 501c3 charter, man, you go fall right in line with the game. Because you was a part of the game all along. All right, I'm going to let him continue on.
The person standing behind Donald Trump is none other than Kenneth Copeland. And there's Kenneth Copeland's pastor, Paula White, and the other evangelicals with sincerity of heart, praying over Kenneth Copeland. Okay? I'm sorry, praying over Trump. I apologize.
Right, but Kenneth Copeland is one of those evangelists that were there praying over Trump. All right, just as Kenneth Copeland is as many of these other so-called false prophets. All right, these so-called pastors, they are false prophets. All right, that be on TV, man, with a big following and huge following, man. Your Creflo Dollars. All right, you saw your Comfy. All right, hey, and IUIC, man, Bishop Nate, all right? You know, those who got that 501c3 charter, man, you in league with Esau, and we've been telling you that for years, man.
And then we see this, okay? Here's your evangelicals again with Paula White. All of these pastors praying over the president who has this smile on his face. Okay? So where are you going with this, Jerry? What are you doing with this? Okay. We've been scammed. We've been flim-flammed. And I'm going to tell you something. I'll transition to this photo. Let me tell you something. When you have this Dr. Fauci, and you have all of these people who have thrown their support behind President Trump, and President Trump is supporting these people, do we not understand that birds of a feather flock together? Do we not understand that let me say this, and I got mocked by a friend of mine. I didn't delete him or anything. I just got mocked by him until I brought him some understanding. He and I have been friends for a while, and Donald Trump made the statement that there are 300 million vaccines going out. 300 million. Well, that's almost the population of the United States. And then he made the statement that there's going to be a 1 million man force to make sure that the vaccine gets administered. Okay? Well, this friend of mine came back and said, well, that's not mandatory. Well, 300 million vaccines, and using the military, he said the reserves and other forces, the word forces. Do we not understand that if you're using the military, that this is going to be a forced vaccine? And you go, well,
mandatory, pertaining to Revelations 13 and 16.
You know, what are they going to do? Knock you down and make you take the shot? No. But if you're old people and the old people are supposed to be first in line, let me tell you what they'll do. They'll take away your Social Security. They'll take away your driver's license. They won't let you pay your property tax, and before
that hour in temptation,
too long, you're going to be homeless. Now, let me say this. I see the possibilities of a rapture coming this year every time that I see these kinds of things. I see a Feast of Trumpets rapture coming. Okay? But I will tell you this. Okay? Through the evangelicals, the church and the government are joined together. And I'm going to make a prediction. Okay? The 501(c)(3) churches, okay, are going to support Donald Trump and the vaccine drive. It's coming. And if you think it's not, I would say you're a little bit naive. We're children of the light, and we're supposed to see what's coming.
Hey, because if you don't aid and abet Esau, all right, your daddy Esau, who you've been in league with due to your 501c3 charter contract, all right, he might make you pay taxes, man, for all the years that you had a 501c3 charter, man. He might come down on you, man, with his feds. All right. This Deuteronomy 18 and 20. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And that's one thing IUIC Bishop Nate do, man. They leader do. He speak in the name of other gods, man. You know, you mainly run into they women, all right? You'll say shalom, all right, or shalom, you know, akwaf. You know, first, they don't really know what akwaf mean, all right? They might not have heard of it, all right? Because the most they do in the Hebrew is give themselves Hebrew names, man, you know? And they don't even give the Lord his Hebrew name. You know, that's hypocrisy, man, within itself. All right. But it say right here, it say, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, man. They say, Most High and Jesus Christos bless. You know, that's how they'll return and say it to you, you know? And it's like, that's not his name, man, you know? But right here it says that, man, hey, even that prophet shall die, man. Because, hey, you coming and speaking in the names of another God, man. You know? And if thou shalt say in thy heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if that thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord have not spoken. So, you know, the Lord ain't dealing with that individual, because he said that it's June. Ain't no microchip. You know, he scoffed and mocked brothers, all right, calling them the bum camp, all right, you know, pertaining to Great Millstone, the elders of Great Millstone on down, man, the apostles of GMS, all right, on down, man, as the bum camp, all right, you know, that's blaspheming and offending the Lord's men, you know. But that's how you know that, hey, the Lord's not dealing with them, man. The Lord have not spoken what came out of that person's mouth, man. You know, because that thing did not come to pass, man. Because, hey, the total opposite came to pass, man. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and it's here, man. You know, they're getting ready to make that thing mandatory. And I want to go from there to Deuteronomy 13. This be my last scripture. And I just read verse 5. This is Deuteronomy 13 and 5. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he have spoken to turn you away from the Lord your power, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And hey, you know, this is fulfilled, all right, as Martin Luther King was a prophet, all right, a so-called false prophet of a dreamer of dreams, man. You know, with his infamous I had a dream speech, all right. You know, which, hey, he totally was against the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and had the audacity to, he was declared a reverend, man. A reverend to the people, man. A pastor, so to speak. You know, when he was, he basically was threw away the Bible, man. And took on a heathen god, man. You know, wanted to join hand in hand with the heathen. And I just brought that out because, hey, you know, the apostles go into a dream supposedly that Nate supposedly had, man. You know, so hey, if his oil don't return and he don't correct his doctrine, that dream would be vanity, man. All right, and that's all I got on that. And I want to end off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Ha Rakak Kwadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Salutations to the fellow Akim, our Wafim and children that believe in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June! Ain't no microchips! It's June!